All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, back in church. Day number 2. Chest, shoulders, triceps, abs. 6 exercises, 30 minutes tops. Keeping the rest periods fairly low, volume fairly high, and intensity through the roof. Let's get it. And just like that, I'm on the trail, people. Good afternoon. Well, at least it's good afternoon for me now. 1:18 in the afternoon. Just got finished doing a dope push workout. In and out real quick. Now I'm taking a dope walk in dope weather. See them fall leaves behind me? The weather's changing. It's brisk out here. I'm partial to the heat, but you know what? I have an appreciation for fall and winter. Probably winter not so much because I don't like the weather being that cold, but we deal with it. So let's do a quick recap on the push workout. If you've been following me for a while, you might notice that the weight that I put on the bar is kind of light. The maximum amount of weight I put on the bar today was 165 pounds. Very far from the 200 plus that I'll put on the bar, right? That 245 or 265 or whatever, stuff like that. 165 is enough. Now, one thing that I learned that really heavily influenced my training is that you don't really need to work with a whole lot of weight. You see, when lockdown happened and shut all the gyms down, I didn't have access to all that weight. I didn't have access to, the endless amounts of 45-pound plates to throw on any given barbell. I didn't have access to the 100-pound dumbbells to do some nice heavy chest presses and rows and stuff. So I had to do tons of push-ups and pull-ups and stuff like that, right? I got resistance bands. I never really trained with resistance bands before, but after this, I'm like, resistance bands are the truth. So in this In this training session, I just used literally a barbell and resistance bands. Highly effective workouts. Really all you need, just 2 pieces of equipment, that's it. Barbell, resistance bands, that's it. So how am I able to put on muscle and get stronger lifting so submaximally? And the key, honestly, is intensity, right? Now, if you want to put on muscle efficiently and as quickly as possible, you need several things. You need training volume, which is the amount of reps and sets that you do. It's got to be high enough. You need intensity, right? Those 2 things. And, of course, you need resistance. Not a whole lot of resistance, just enough resistance to get the muscle working hard. Now, if you lift too light, that may not be so effective. But if you lift heavy enough, but not super, super heavy, where you just increase your chances and risks of injury, you can successfully put on muscle, injury-free, without tearing up all your joints, right? So, that's what I do. The best effort is the effort you can sustain. It don't make no sense to go to the gym and kill yourself in there and completely empty your buckets to the point where you are so drained that you don't have the energy to do anything else productive with your day. And you don't want to kill yourself to the point where you have to cut bait and start skipping training days and having extra cheat meals and stuff because you feel like garbage, right? I see people burn themselves out all the time. You gotta work hard. More work means more results. You're not getting results because you're not working hard enough, right? There's an abundance of motivational videos and stuff that you can see on the internet. You have people yelling at you, telling you you're not working hard enough, you need to do more, you need to work harder, right? It's the American way. Slave culture. I believe in hard work, right? As a self-development coach, yes, of course, right? But if it is an effort you cannot sustain, but you are working for results that you want to sustain, that's a problem. Because effort that you cannot sustain will burn you out. And I see a lot of people getting burnt out. When are we going to be real about recovery? That recovery is just as important as the work. If you are working your ass off and you are not recovering your ass off, you will live in a deficit. And living in a deficit is no fun. It's frustrating. It's miserable. You live in a deficit long enough, you will quit. You'll give up. You'll stop torturing yourself. You'll sleep in. You'll take days off. You'll have more cheat meals. You'll binge watch new TV shows. You'll abandon a couple goals. Things start going off the rails when that happens. So you gotta live in a surplus. Oh, look at that. Oh, you see this angle right here? Don't be surprised when you tune into one of my videos and I start talking about self-development, mindset, spirituality, and healing old wounds and all of that stuff. We start going deep and you see me here like this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning, right? Look at, hold on. Oh my goodness. Yo, matter of fact, This is the intro video right here. All right, yeah, y'all didn't tune in for all that, right? But anyways, get out of a deficit. Hard work is great. Deficit, sustained, uncomfortable, miserable deficit, not so great. So I'm going to continue the rest of this beautiful walk. Look at this. Oh my, look at those colors. You see this right here? This is a part of my recovery, being surrounded by all the wonderful greens, earth tones, embracing fall, the slowly falling leaves. This is my healing process. And right after some hard work in the gym that progressively gets harder, week after week after week, until the deload week, this is a part of recovery. Recovery is good sleep. Recovery is things that heal you and restore you emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Recovery is good food. Recovery is, probably most importantly, creating an environment that allows you to recover, or stepping into an environment that allows you to recover, whatever you got to do. I'll leave it there.